Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my Quest for Survival Hardcore Ironman series and we're on episode 39 now. This episode continues to progress towards max and we get a fair few levels in this one. Hopefully within the next month or two I should be maxed on this account and then I can start doing some PVM and not worrying if I do actually end up dying. At least by then I'll have the goal of max out of the way, so if I did die during PVM doing something like a Raxor, I won't feel as bad. Anyway, let's get into this video. Starting this video off, I got 97 cooking from making the last of the shark soups, combining them together, and then it was time to cook every single one of them on the Maikeru grill. Obviously running back and forth isn't the best thing in the world, but when you're getting 10% more shark soups and 10% more chimes from them, it's absolutely awesome. By the end of my shark soups, I managed to get 98 cooking, so I only need one more cooking level for max in that skill. As you can see in my bank, I now have 4,905 shark soups to start selling every single day. Obviously there's the 30,000 limit once you've upgraded your sell price per day. That means it's going to take me a fair amount of time to sell all of these shark soups. I probably will make a couple more shark soups by the end to try and get 99 agility all in one go. And it will probably take me about 3 weeks total to sell all of the shark soups I need to. I really don't understand why there's that cap, it's just really tedious. I had to buy the commodity sell per day increase twice, which cost me 3,000 chimes and 2 taijutsu, and it allows me to sell 30,000 chimes every single day instead of 20,000, so it's definitely worth it in the long run. Now every single day I need to go to Tang in Waiko and sell my shark soups to him for 102 chimes each. This means I can sell just under 300 shark soups a day and get 30,000 chimes. Oh, this is going to take a while. Something I've neglected on my Ironman recently is dailies, and I'm making sure to do all of the really good ones whenever they show up now. For example, right here I had an extreme magic potion daily, so I extended it, completed it, and got some nice free Herblore experience for trading in some extreme magics. And then when I opened up my mystery bag, it gives me herbs anyway, so it's still really useful as you do get some supplies back. I did a little bit of Slayer and I had a corrupted creature task, so I just did the scorpions as they're nice and easy and they're very decent experience. I managed to get 96 HP on this task, and this task is actually really nice for supplies on an Ironman. If we take a look at the chest, I got some Addy full helms which I can disassemble for some parts. I got some gold bars which I can make into jewellery for more parts. I also got some Addy ore, which isn't that great. I got some corrupt magic logs, which are decent for Fletching experience. 159k cash, which pays for some of the feathers. 28 earth talismans, 3 rune claws, 12 2-dose super attacks, which I can turn into 3 doses and make into extremes, and then 6 vital sparks. The Soften Them Slayer dungeon monsters seem pretty damn good for Ironman drops all round. There's always something useful or something that you can make use out of whenever you do these tasks. Using those beloved maple logs from Miscellanea, I got 97 Fletching, so only 2 levels to go, which I'll probably do with broad arrows. I remembered that I got a crystal acorn from thieving. This means I could plant that crystal acorn in Prif, so every single day I can come check the tree for 15,000 farming experience. You can boost this close to 20,000 experience every single day with the outfit and urns. That's really going to help get 99 farming, to be honest. Another daily to add to the list. It was time to do some Jadinko layer curly roots for firemaking. When you're doing this, it's really useful to put your NPCs left click as hidden so you don't accidentally click the Jadinkos all the time and you can easily click the roots. Then you just run around and you just obviously click the curly roots with superheat form on and you'll get nice amount of experience whenever you collect them. The XP drops are absolutely insane and it's so much experience an hour, especially with a crystal hatchet because you chop the roots so quickly. I managed to go from 84 to 86 firemaking before taking a break to then go sort some other bits out. One of the things I wanted to sort out was some GP. I had a lot of pouches in the bank which I could trade in for spirit shards and then sell the spirit shards back to the shop for GP. Selling the spirit shards back to the shop made my cash stack go over 10 mil again, so that's really nice to see. Now there'll be no problem with me doing shop runs for things like broad arrowheads and stuff like that. Another thing I wanted to do was use up some of my herbs from Slayer and Firewatch, and I managed to get 94 Herblore, so only 5 levels to go there. I remembered in my bank I had some Firemaking brawling gloves. These Firemaking brawling gloves will make Jadinko lair even better. So it was back to Jadinko Lair with these brawling gloves now. I went back to Jadinko Lair until I got 90 Firemaking, and then I stopped for a little while. Like I said, I'll be focusing on dailies whenever I can, and I got a Mahogany Magic Wardrobes daily, and construction is very, very annoying on an Ironman, so these dailies help a ton. Not only do they give you extra experience, they also give you extra planks at the end of the daily, which really helps out. I still had the really bad butler, so I dismissed him, sent him home, and went and recruited the demon butler. Now with the demon butler, at least my banking times will be nice and quick. Even though I'm flat packing and it does take a while to do these dailies, it's still much easier with a demon butler rather than a normal one. So obviously I just sent stuff back to the bank with the butler, then got him to fetch the planks, made the flat packs a couple of times, and then kept repeating the process over and over again until I had all 240 done. What you do need to remember is you can't just disassemble the flat packs you made, because you do need to actually hand them in. Handing in the flat packs, I managed to get 86 construction, and it gave me half of the mahogany planks that I actually used back, which is really, really useful. This just allows me to get more and more experience out of my planks because I'm getting half of them back. Now it was time to do some Firewatch, and I can actually use Revo++ here. The only thing you want to remember with Firewatch is as soon as they get hit, they stop moving towards you, so don't put chain on your revolution bar right at the start. I normally only manually cast chain if there's only a couple of Firewatch already on me and close by. Other than that, all of the revolution bar is as normal, and they are actually really, really easy to kill. I use a penance aura and I use a holy overload, and I can actually AFK as a hardcore Ironman pretty safely. I try not to AFK too hard on this account when doing combat stuff, but at least I can semi-AFK these without a really, really big threat of instantly dying. I managed to get 97 prayer and 97 defense in this hour of Firewatch. Then it was time to go disassemble my Sun Spear and get a new one. I've got scavenging on my Sun Spear, and I've actually gained 2 Illa Junkan components so far, which is really neat. That's a very, very good rare component to get for free. Then when I look at my uncommon components, I have quite a few building up from scavenging too. And whenever it gives me stuff like powerful, precious and stuff like that, it really helps with all of the equipment siphons and augmenters and all of that good stuff. Scavenging on an Ironman is a must-have in my opinion. Another thing that's really amazing on the Ironman is the Helion aura. I can actually reset auras with the Helion aura as an Ironman, which is insane. Being able to get an extra aura every single day without worrying about waiting for it to recharge is neat as hell. Obviously I don't get the pulse score or the 10% extra experience when activating the Helion aura, but I do get to reset auras. The other active bonus of the Helion aura is that you don't have to pay death whenever you die, but I really don't plan on dying on this account, so that is also useless. Doing the second hour of Firewatch after resetting my aura with the Helion aura, I managed to get 99 magic, so that's another 99 down. I also managed to get 98 farming and 91 firemaking. So I'm only one level away from getting farming up, and I'm going to do quite a lot of Firewatch, so I should get quite a lot of firemaking gains and prayer gains alongside it. When I've been AFKing, I've still been AFKing on the Ark, and I managed to siphon up my tools that were all level 12 and get 107 Invention. So Invention is actually going up quite nicely. I'm going to start doing all the machines and stuff now that I can on my Ironman, so please let me know in the comments down below what you think the best machine for an Ironman is and what you might use. It was time for me to do some Slayer, as I want to take a break from Firewatch when it comes to combat gains, because I do need to get 99 Slayer anyway. I got a Desert Strike Worm task and I was super dry on the focus site, so I thought I'd go try my luck. I got it! I got a focus site finally! Yeah! Oh, I'm so happy. I can finally make that full Slayer helm. 1,127 Desert Strike Worms for that focus site. There's the full Slayer helm from Morvran. Finally getting that additional accuracy and damage. Feels so good. I also upgraded my Slayer helm by using up my Slayer points to give it a nice amount of extra defense. The defense is always useful in my opinion, and it also gives it a little bit more damage. I also had enough points left over to learn how to make broad arrows, so now I can do my shop runs every single day to make broad arrows. This means I need to go to Morvran to buy 3,000 broad arrowheads, and then I need to go to Tavali to buy the other 3,000. Getting 6,000 broad arrows every single day will lead to some really nice fletching gains. Getting 6,000 broad arrows also means I needed to get 6,000 feathers, so I just went around all of Gillinor getting loads of feathers from different shops. There's no point in me going to any more shops than 6 every single day for feathers either though, because I'm not going to be using the feathers without the broad arrowheads. So I'm just going to be buying 6,000 feathers and 6,000 broad arrowheads every single day. The only other thing I need to do is make arrow shafts. So using the maple logs from my trusty kingdom, I can make loads and loads of arrow shafts really quickly. As every single log I do cut is 30 arrow shafts, I'll be able to get thousands and thousands of shafts very easy. Anyway, that's it for this video. Do give it a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you're new for loads of future content all related to Runescape 3. I'm going to be focusing on the Ironman a fair bit, so hopefully I'll be able to max and then start bossing for you all to enjoy. And until next time, see ya.